Okay, hello. I am going to turn all of this meat into jerky. This is 4 pounds of eye of round. I did this with some meat before. I didn't cut it thin enough that time, and it came out too thick. But now this time I asked the butchers to cut it really quite thin. Here, I'll open it up so you can see how thin it is. And sorry for this weird camera angle. I have to be like crouching down. But anyway, here we go. Oh yeah, it's super thin. Look at that. Ooh, this will be nice. So yeah, I'm gonna move the camera back a little bit so that I'm not crouching this whole time. There we go, that's better. All right. And this is the dehydrator, so basically I'm just gonna go layer by layer, salting these slices and then slapping them on these trays and stack them. It's a lot of meat and it's so thin that it's gonna take up a lot of like surface area. I'm not actually sure how many I'll be able to get, but we'll see. Grab the salt. That's very important. Most people, when they make beef jerky, they make it with like marinade and stuff. I'm sure that tastes awesome, but in my case, you know what? I'm gonna do this the lazy way. I'm gonna do it right on the tray. In my case, because I'm doing this extremely ridiculously strict diet, I am not gonna add anything but salt. So it was kind of funny being in the grocery store. I had to wait like 30 minutes for them to, holy crap. This is gonna be, I'm gonna have to use I'm gonna have to do multiple rounds to get all this dried because I can only put like 4 slices on one layer. Oh man, I underestimated how much surface area I was going to need for such thinly sliced meat. Because I wanted 4 pounds of it because I knew I could go through like a pound a day. Beef jerky can last. So I guess I'll have to like freeze a lot of it for later. I don't really add that much salt. Actually, yes, I'm adding quite a bit of salt. It's gotta be salty, but since these are so thin, I probably don't need to add as much salt as I normally would. All right, so look, there's only 4 slices on there. It takes up all the space. This is gonna be tricky. Anyway, one of the really funny things about being in a grocery store right now on this diet is that you literally can't do anything with anything in the grocery store. Like, it's all off limits. You just walk in, you are presented with a absolute menagerie of foods, and you just ignore them all and walk straight to the beef. Not even the meat, the beef. And as I was walking around, I was seeing, you know, cookies and stuff, and I was just thinking, man, I would love to eat some of that, but no go. I've been trying a few different types of meat, types of beef. Normally my whole life I've pretty much stuck to a few different cuts. Ribeye, New York strip, porterhouse, that's it. But, T-bone, which is just, I think that's just New York strip with filet mignon. I should get some T-bone. Yeah, what am I doing? Anyway, now I'm trying out a few different things because, well, those cuts are pretty expensive. Well, especially ribeye. But actually, I got some New York strip on a really good, like a really good discount today. So not a big deal. Honestly, this I don't think this diet is actually as expensive as I expected. I'm also not buying like the most premium meat because after reading the the liondiet.com, which I guess is like the definitive source about this diet. They were saying that, like, yeah, obviously, you know, premium, high quality meat is good, grass fed and all that. But they were saying, like, people have done this diet with McDonald's patties and still got all the benefits. McDonald's patties. I can't think of anything crappier than that. So I'm pretty sure me eating some USDA choice here and there is gonna be just fine. Wow, look at that. I'm out of trays and I still have a ton of meat. There's this tray. This tray, yeah, okay, I got one more. I guess I'm gonna have to freeze the rest of this meat so that it doesn't spoil until tomorrow when I take these off, or midnight actually. I take these off and throw some more on. I have to say though, it's really cool being able to make my own jerky. Being able to make 4 pounds of jerky. This is $3 for 4 pounds of jerky. That's insane. It's been 7 minutes? Jeez, man. Anyway, I don't know if anybody's gonna watch all this, but if you do, you're a real fan. What else can I say about this carnivore diet so far? I mean, like I was saying though, the simplicity of just knowing that there's only one thing you can eat, it's actually really nice. Like, normally I would go to, you know, I'd like open pantry doors and fridge doors and be like, what am I gonna eat? What am I gonna eat? And now it's like, I don't have to think at all. I don't have to choose. It's always gonna be meat. It's just like, do you wanna cook right now? Or do you wanna eat jerky? That's like the only question. And honestly, I don't like cooking that often, so I wanna make a lot of jerky so that I don't have to be cooking every time I'm hungry. I'm getting hungry a lot. I'm like almost constantly craving to put something in my mouth. And I think it's because I have these cravings for other things, you know, like sweets and stuff. And then I'm just like, okay, you want something? Here, here's some more meat, here's some jerky. Shut up, leave me alone. And then also drinking a lot of water because that also helps with the cravings. Anyway, well, you saw we barely made a dent in this. I think I still have like, I don't know, 3 pounds here, maybe 2.5. That is going to be drying for like the next 11 hours. Gonna wash my hands, and yeah, that's it. Thanks for making jerky with me.